necesitan las nubes, como el desierto necesita el sol. Tú me completas, dejo de existir si yo no tuviera tu amor. Eres mi día, eres mi noche, eres mi luna, eres mi sol, eres el aire que respiro, mi existencia, mi razón. Y como tú, no hay nadie, tú eres una bella flor, el centro de mi universo. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Y tú sabes que te quiero, y tú sabes que soy fiel, que haría todo en ponerte el mundo a tus pies. Y tú sabes que es la dueña de mi alma, mi corazón, que me pierdo en tu universo lleno de pasión. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. She is my love, she is my love. Eres mi amor. Eres mi amor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to No Limits. I am your host, the Red Queen, and I am here for the very first time with the one and only Willie Colon. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to No Limits.
Hi,
How are
how's
you?
it going? Great. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hi, everybody.
Crap. I feel like crap, but that's not your fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I'm sorry.
So, Willie, how long have you been in the music industry?
Wow. Since 1990 is when I released Time by Willie and Gil. That was our first release. And, you know, I've been listening to freestyle since the 80s. I mean, that's the music I grew up with. And then in the 1990 is when I actually released the song, my first song.
Where are you from?
Originally from New York. A little place called, well, it's not little anymore, a place called Patchogue in New York. I lived briefly in the Bronx for a couple of years, but that's it. New York City.
You're going in and out.
Am I?
Yeah. You're good now.
Okay.
So you wrote your first song when? You write all your music?
Yes, I write. I do all the. I'm more of a lyricist than I am anything else, but I do create music as well. So yeah, everything is done by me. But then I take it to somebody who could take it to the next level because I'm not a producer. I'm not a musician, but I hear music in my head all day, and I'm just able to transfer what's in my brain onto one of the formats that they call FL Studio. I'm able to find the notes that I hear in my head and then create the whole, the bass, the chords, the beat, everything, and then I write to it, and that's more or less the process.
What inspired you for the first time to get into music?
Actually, I wrote my first song. It was a Spanish one when I was like 9. So I've always had this ability to write music. And there was a guy that was playing a Spanish guitar. And I just loved the way it sounded as a 9-year-old. And he was singing and stuff. And I don't know, I just decided to try to write my own song. And I did at the age of 9. But then I actually started as a rapper back in the 80s with a rap group called the Soundmasters, and the Playboy Crew was another one. And we were actually a pretty popular rap group because we were the only ones, since I could write music, that we actually incorporated singing in our rap routines, which was really unusual for that time period. And we were the only ones doing it at that time period in Long Island when I was living there. And so we became pretty popular because of it.
Okay. This song "Sorry" is like all over the place.
Yes.
Well,
that song originally, there's 2 of them out there. There's a Sorry one, and that one was done by me, and you can tell the difference in the production because, again, I'm not a producer, and I did the best I can. That was actually my first actual freestyle song that I did entirely. With the exception, I should say entirely at the end, my boy Focus, he's a producer. He kind of helped me clean it up a little bit, but I felt like the quality wasn't there, even though it actually wasn't too bad in terms of viewership and people listening to it. But I still felt like wasn't up to par. So I got together with my DJ. His name is Adrian. DJ TG is his actual name, and he's a producer. He's from Brazil, and we actually remade the song. It's not even a remix. It's been referred to as a remix, but it's actually remade because the songs sound entirely different. Like the music is completely different. Same song, different music.
They want to know, what platform are you in?
When you say platform, what? By the way, I'm super new to all platforms. I've only been on Facebook probably like 6 months. I'm like that old man that refused to get on, and because of music, I was told,
well,
hey,
Lucy Santos says, with a name like Willie Colon, surprised he didn't fall into salsa.
Well, the funny thing is, a couple things. I have written some salsa songs. I've never done them yet, but eventually I will. I have plans to do that. I have plans to do R&B and expand in top 40 music. But we've had our little Willie Colon battles, if you will. Not battles, but I had an issue when Time came out in the 90s. I was waiting for my first royalty check, and I go to the mailbox and there it is, and I'm thrilled. Oh my God, my first royalty check. But when I opened it up, it said Cheche Cole, el periódico de ayer. Wow. And I was like, oh shit, these people think I'm Willie Colon, because we both belong to ASCAP. Those are the people that monitor where your music's getting played, and that's how you get paid, right? And I was shocked to see that. I called them up and told them, yo, you got the wrong Willie Colon. And they said, hey, is the rotation in the numbers are there part of your social? And I said, yes. He goes, we won't make that same mistake. But they did. They made that mistake like 6 or 7 times, and then I had to send it all back because I didn't want to get in trouble, But now I haven't really had any like run-ins other than when I had that song "I'm Gonna Breathe for You," which is called the George Floyd song. That song somehow the Willie Colon people picked it got onto their site somehow because of the name. I didn't put it on there. I don't know how I got there, and I got a lot of likes over it because it was the other Willie Colon. So I was, it just happened to work out that way.
What are the names of the songs of his? What are the names of some of his songs? Well, there's Sorry. There's Eres Mi Amor. Don't Take Your Love. Can't Be Loved. What's the NTYG? What does that stand for?
Oh no, that's the DJ. That's the guy who did Sorry. He's the one that actually recreated Sorry, the new Sorry that's out now. He's the guy that produced it.
Okay.
And he produced all the
Where
music.
Can we listen to
incredible.
Your songs?
Say again?
Are your songs on any digital platform?
Yes. You could. Most of them are on YouTube because I've been creating songs and putting them out. You can go to Spotify and any of the streaming sites and purchase any one of those songs, but they are on YouTube and even here on Facebook. Most of them are out that you can actually search around and find it and listen to it.
I got them also. It's okay.
Yes. Oh, you get them direct. You get them direct.
Well, for those that don't know, I've gone to Willie for advice on my music. So,
Yeah, she's I can't wait until her stuff comes out because I know it's gonna be sick. I just know it.
Are your songs on Apple Music?
Yes, on all the streaming sites. I think there's like 138 streaming sites, and what you do is, when you join one of these companies, that they take your music and then they spread it to all the other people, and that's how it's that's how it's done. So yeah, it's on all of those, on Deezer, you name it, it's on it. I say Spotify.
A song about George.
Yes, it's yeah, it's not a freestyle song. And what I did was I actually wrote it and sang it, and I entered a contest, and it was a songwriters contest, and it was international. And to my shock, this was my first entry back after 30 plus years. It was a shock that I won. So what happened was that they paid to get it done, and they wanted me to come to New York City to sing it. But I didn't think, one, it was appropriate for me to sing it because, this was referencing an African American issue, which I am strongly, I'm strong for. I don't think, what was done was right, and it really outraged me. So that's why I wrote that song, and it's called "I'm Going to Breathe for You." And I had a gentleman in New York who was an African American gentleman, and he sang it. And he's an incredible singer. So yeah, and that's also out on the on Spotify, Apple, etc.
And what was let's say, if you can collaborate with anybody, who will it be?
No doubt, Pika Ortiz.
Pika Ortiz.
Yes, Pika Ortiz.
And why is that?
Well, because I think he is. Be honest with you, I call him and Lewis the freestyle saviors. These people have unlimited talent. I mean, I was talking to Pika on the phone one day, and he he told me, hey, anything that you've been hearing, because you say you hear stuff in your head or whatever. And I said, yeah, I kind of hearing this right now. And this guy, he played it like I hummed it on the phone, and he played it like instantly. But not only did he play it instantly, then he goes, I'm going to make it a concert version. And he played it like it was a symphony. I couldn't even believe it. His talent is unbelievable. He's an unbelievable keyboardist. Never mind that he's a great singer, and never mind that he's just a great talent. And I would love to collaborate with him. And same thing with Lewis. He's an unbelievable singer as well, and unbelievable talent, unbelievable producer. So yeah, those are the.
I think you're an amazing artist.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, the
Like,
funny
I've heard
thing
a
is,
lot of your. I think you're very talented.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry, I sound slow. I'm not feeling well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not feeling well. Hello. Hello, Costas. Hello, everybody. So what is in store for Willie Colon? What's gonna be coming up?
Well, you had mentioned it's crazy because I have so many like so many things coming out, so many songs, and I'm one of those artists that almost every month I have something coming out. I have two, and for the life of me, I can't think of the names, but I have two more songs coming out in the next 2 weeks. There should be two of them. One with DJ Redeemed. His name is Lewis as well, and then I have the one that you have, the last one that I sent you. I can't think of the name of it, but I have that, and then I have one that I'm writing right now. It's going to be interesting, and I might be with Pika on this one. It's called Dancing to Freestyle. So it's going to be a dance song about freestyle, about loving freestyle, how how it's endured in our lives as as mature adults now, and pretty much it's like a dance song about it. And actually, I'd love, and I see Michael January. I would love him to dance on it. Frankly,
I was about
that
to
guy,
tell you.
that guy is sick, man.
Okay.
Holy cow! I have like a man
Yeah.
crush on him. Huh? He's sick. Yo, that guy can dance. I mean, he's sick.
Amazing dancer.
Unbelievable. And he's going to be coming out with a song as well, and it's going to be hell because this guy can, he's an entertainment juggernaut. He's unbelievable dancer, and he's a type of person that everything he does has to be beautiful and perfect. So I think that's what we're going to be looking at. I can't wait till it comes out. And I think it's coming out soon too. So.
Well, I heard it.
Oh, you did? Oh, look. Of course you did.
He did pretty good.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
he called me and he serenaded me through the phone.
Hey. Nice.
Put him on
Nice.
blast. He serenaded me through the phone, which
Nice.
was pretty awesome.
Right.
Wow, thank you so much, brother.
Hey, man, it's the truth, bro. I mean, I people tell me all the time, hey, you're always complimenting people, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm the type of person, I don't, I look in the good, I look for the good in everybody. But then there are people that are just exceptional, you know what I mean? And he's one of them. Pika's another one. Lewis is another one. There's just people that are just like way out there. Angela E. And you can't help but to say, oh my God, and say it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like if you're an artist that you should be in competition with everybody else. I believe you should look at them and say, wow, and give them props.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. So, Willie Colon, what else? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted over here.
Oh, that's okay.
What can you tell new artists that are coming out like myself?
Well, I would say, don't be afraid. One of the biggest things, one of the biggest fears is, are you going to be accepted? Will you, are they going to say not nice things about you and that kind of thing? And I just say, listen, just stay the course, put your music out. You're always going to have people, you know what? It doesn't matter how great you are. Michael Jackson, there's people who don't think Michael Jackson was good. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan wasn't even, he actually, when he went to high school, he didn't even make the team. He was the greatest player that ever lived. You know what I'm saying? So, well, LeBron too, but but just to give you an idea that you don't have to, you got to just stay, stay focused, the noise, don't worry about the noise, just keep doing what you're doing. And, we all start, uh, basic, or maybe not as good as you're going to end up being, and you will end up being better and better and better as the years grow. That's simple as that. So don't be afraid, just do your thing. And anybody that says anything, don't, again, just grain of salt, just keep it moving. Don't even, I had a guy, you know what, my first, when I actually put the first sorry out, I had a lot of likes. And then this person tells me, hey bro, you're all right, but you're not, but you're a fake Willie. And I was like, a fake Willie? Who's the real Willie? Like, what I'm saying? So then I found out, it was a Willie Valentine. So I emailed the guy back and I said, I didn't take offense. I said, hey, I like Willie Valentine more than I like Me Too. so hey, me and you agree on something. And I told him, hey, listen, brother, I'm going to put out more stuff, and hopefully, you'll like this Willie too someday, And so you can't get upset about people saying things, and you can't hit back and go tit for tat. It really, you just keep it moving.
Well, you know me, I'm a firecracker.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, well, sometimes people go over the. There are people that go over the top. That I feel you have to respond. You know what I'm saying? And those people, especially if they're men attacking women, I mean, that has to be responded to for sure.
Yeah. So, Willie, I appreciate you coming, because we had this planned a long time ago to do the interview, and I know that you have an interview put on for tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. The radio.
You hit me up and you said, I'm not doing the interview unless I do the interview with you first, right?
Well, yes, because Right. Well, we did this last minute. The truth is that, I'm a man of my word, and me and you have been at it for a while now. And you wanted to interview me a while back, way before. And frankly, I wasn't ready, and I was, scared shit, to be honest. And I was like, all right, well, now I have no choice, because on Monday I'm going to do it, and I have to. I can't let the Red Queen down and have somebody else work for her. End the story. That's because that was my word, and I keep my word.
I appreciate you.
All right.
You've been an awesome friend.
You too.
So Willie, tell me more. What inspired you to write Sorry?
Actually, I'm not going to say his name, Danny. My boy Danny, he was telling me one time, he goes, bro, I ran into so-and-so, and bro, I really messed up, and I'm so sorry what I did to her, bro. Cause she loved me, and I didn't know how to love her back. And now I wish I can love her, and she can't love me back, and she has a family, and she's happy, and I ruined it. You know what I mean? And there's nothing I can do. So that inspired me to write Sorry, because he felt bad of what he did. He wanted to apologize, even though, the damage was already done, and the apology wasn't going to get him any further, because she's married and happy. So lesson learned, you men out there who are going to do bad stuff to the right woman, think about it first before you do it, because you will be sorry. And he was, and that's why I wrote Sorry. And like I said, the other thing, I was outraged, with the George Floyd thing. That's why I wrote I'm Gonna Breathe for You. And then I wrote a follow-up song, What Is It I've Done to You? And basically that song is the follow-up to I'm Gonna Breathe for You. And it's basically, look, what have I done to you? I fought a war with you, alongside of you. I'm a black man and a black woman. I fought a war next to you for the freedom of this whole country. So what is it I've done to you? Why do you still feel the way you do about me? Because of the color of my skin? What have I done? And that's basically the whole concept of that song. You'll see that I'll be writing songs like that are have to do with life in general and realities of life. And as a freestyle artist, there's two things that I say are needed to get freestyle to the next level. One, I think we need to change the subject, right? In other words,
you also wrote a song about suicide, right?
Yes, and I did that in freestyle format because unfortunately the attention span today of the young kids is not good. So I figured if I made it into like a dance song, they would dance to it. And my son, when I sent it to my son Justin, he said he was in the car cry dancing. Cry dancing because the song. Well, unfortunately, somebody in my family did commit suicide, and he was very close to that person. And so when he heard it, of course, it hit him hard. And he was in the car, but but the music kind of made him want to dance, but at the same time, it made him cry. So that's where he came up with the term cry dancing. So I did that again because I want to change the subject. Freestyle has always been about love, relationships, breakups, and so on, right? I think in order for the music to move forward, we need to change the subject. If you listen to pop, if you listen to rock and roll, if you listen to country, they sing about everything. And that's the reason why they've been able to stay where they are for, decades. And that's why they'll continue being there. We have to kind of change the subject. It can't be just about love all the time. We got to change the subject. I know there has been songs in the past that have changed the subject, but we got to do it more. And then the other thing too is if you listen to my lyrics, I'm a lyricist, listen to them carefully and listen to what they're saying. And you'll say, wow, that's pretty deep or intense or whatever, because I try to write lyrics. In other words, I won't write like I try not to be simple, like say, hey, I'm about to cheat on my wife. Instead, I'll say, here I lay next to the woman I'm about to betray. You understand? It's the same thing. I'm going to cheat on my wife, or I'm going to cheat on this person. So I just do it in a different way, almost poetic. And I feel that we need to elevate that as well. You know what I mean? In order for us to be, we should be on the awards.
Yep.
We should be sitting there like, and the winner is George Lamont. You know what I mean? Yep. And he should be going up there and getting a statue as well. But we're not even there. Reggaeton is in there. Rock and roll, country, pop, but we're not. Why? We have great music. We have great artists, and there's no reason we shouldn't be there. So that's the reason why I do what I do. And I know at times, it's kind of people like, it's not freestyle or whatever. I understand, but I'm trying to move the ball along, and that's all I'm trying to do. No disrespect to freestyle, because of course I love freestyle.
Do you think that freestyle will get to be mainstream once again?
Yes, I do believe that, and I believe it because, like I said, if you listen to all these new artists and the old artists, because if you listen to Coro, I love saying adoro a Coro. If you listen to his song, it's freestyle, but it's also a crossover.
Yeah.
And that's where we have to focus on. We have to try to write. That's why we have to up the lyrics, and that's why we have to change the subject so that we can cross over that line. Once we cross over that line, we got them, folks, because our stuff is badass. Freestyle is badass, and we can definitely move it forward without a doubt in my mind. And that's my belief, and that's what I want to do. And also, I touched on this one time. I wrote on the phone here that we have to do it now. There's urgency. I'm 57 years old. Okay, I watch all the videos, and I watch all of the freestylers. Right, we're all around the same age. I mean, how much longer are we going to be on stages at these ages? You know what I mean? And unfortunately, some greats have gone recently, right? What happens when we start to go, right? Now we're gone. And the people who listen to us are the same age as us too. When they go, where's freestyle then? It's gone. We took it with us. It got buried with us. And we can't let that happen. So we have to go after younger. Okay? We have to go after younger people. And somehow we have to get them to the fold. We got to get them listening to freestyle so they could start singing it. They could start dancing to it and listening to it. And freestyle will keep living. But if we don't do nothing now, I'm telling you, I don't see how it could survive. I mean, you got to think of it like logically. If we're all gone, right? If all the people that listen to freestyle, because there's a big group of people, but we're all the same age, what then? It's gone. But then, again, producers, DJs, people that go to the clubs, and the performers. If we're all gone, where's freestyle go?
True.
And that's something you have to think about, and I think we should be working on it. In fact, I spoke to Eric Pagan, and I told him we were going back and forth, and that maybe I'm thinking maybe of having a song made and running a contest between somebody that's 18 and 26 only, and they have to write to it, and then we select who the winner is, and that person will be on your show, let's say, on other shows, get them on the radio, you know what I mean? A young kid, you know what I mean? And that person to try to bring in more younger people.
Yeah.
You follow? Like, I would love to do something like that. Like, just think out of the box, different ways to get these younger people into freestyle. And that's my goal. That's my goal since I think that's a very
good idea.
Yeah, I think and the thing is that we create the song, the music. They write a song to it. Whoever wins, right? We also give them, let's say, $500 or $1,000 for winning. So make it exciting. So a lot of kids will compete to try to get it, to try to win. You know what I mean? And in the meantime, we're going to learn that there's other kids that are good too, and we can start working with them as well. Follow? And I think that's one approach anyway.
I think so. So we're gonna close it up with the I'm sorry. Like, okay. I'm like massive pain, and I'm trying.
I'm so sorry. Well, listen, hey, you take care of yourself first.
And it's
this interview means nothing. You got to take care of you first.
Willie, first. I love you. I love you. You are freaking amazing. I want to thank you for always thinking about me first.
Yeah, no, you gotta. You gotta. Without you, without you on the air, there's a lot of sad people for sure. They need you, so absolutely, you got to take care of yourself.
Now. After this, I think you're my last interview because I will be dedicating myself into the music.
Beautiful. Good.
So good. Who knows?
And
maybe.
Of course, I got your 6, and anybody out there that listens to you, I'm sure they got your 6 too. They know that you're the queen, and everybody loves you. I love your show.
Oh, I love you guys too.
Yes.
Don't get me sentimental. I'm sick.
Oh no.
But thank you so much for coming on to No Limits, and here is Sorry.
All right, thank you. This is Willie Colon, and you're checking out my new song, I'm Sorry Too. Please show your love and support. Go follow and like 729 Entertainment Group on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The 729 Entertainment Group exclusive.
You know. This is Willie Colon. Please show your love and support. Go follow and like 729 Entertainment Group on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Peace.